It's Hayden Crawford here from the Dreemtime Academy, and the purpose of this video today really is to offer you some free live Starseed Numerology readings, but also just to thank you as well once again for subscribing to my channel. I can't believe how many of you have subscribed recently. It's just brilliant. It's blown me away, and I'm glad you enjoy my content of the Numerology show and Cosmic Conversations as well. Now, I've noticed as well that many of you who are watching the videos haven't subscribed yet. So if you are watching through the podcast episodes, please subscribe. It really genuinely helps the channel to grow. And leave comments on the videos as well, because it will also just help them come out into the YouTube algorithm, so they'll get out to more people. I had a really powerful conversation today actually with, I invited 5 of the numerologists back to do a predictions show for 2026. Lynn Boers and Liz Clark, Novalie Wilder and Joy Woodward, of course, and Anne Perry and Catherine Kinney. And we all had a really powerful conversation about how the influence of the number 1/10 and the number 26 for 2026 is going to impact us as a collective and individually as well. So that'll be launched over the next month or so to give you some insights on what's going to really be changing in government and consciousness, and of course, you know, the economy and all sorts of other stuff as well. So it's going to give you some really powerful guidance from, well, straight from the horse's mouth of some of the world's leading numerologists. It blew my mind actually. I learned so much from the conversation that I had earlier on. So make sure you tune into that, but also, you know, tap into some of the more recent episodes that I've published as well. Like one this week was amazing as well, with the beautiful Emma Janetsky as well, where she talks about the more secret meanings of some of the numbers as well. So lots of content there. Now, if you are watching me today and you'd like some insights with me, I'm offering some free insights for anybody who's watching me live, looking at your day number, ruling number and personal year cycle influences. So make sure you drop your date of birth in the chat. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. Other news from the week as well is that the membership portal is growing as well on both the Oversoul Codex Collective through my online learning portal and through my YouTube memberships as well. So I'm really delighted to have some members of my YouTube Soul Sparks and the Codex Keepers as well. It's just amazing that you are supporting my channel to grow and evolve. It's obviously been going now for about 7 or 8 years, my channel now. So it's amazing that, you know, I'm actually starting to get some sub memberships. It just blows me away that you are enjoying the content so much, and it encourages me to continue creating great content for you. I've got some amazing people coming up as well to interview on Cosmic Conversations, including Daniel Scranton, who channels the Arcturians, and some really amazing people that I've just found actually on YouTube that have really, you know, that are really showcasing their gifts. And there's one lady who's been channeling some information about 3i Atlas, and it's amazing really some of the information that she's bringing through. So I'm going to be interviewing her next week, and her name is I'm just trying to remember her name now, sorry about that. Her name is, there's Rubia Lacerda. She's going to be interviewed on Cosmic Conversations. She's a channel as well, and she works with New Earth energies and helps people with their ascension process. And the other lady is so many emails I've had through. Alison, that's right, Alison. She's brilliant. Alison Holly, well worth checking out as well. Her videos on her YouTube channel as well, as she talks about 3i Atlas. So yeah, lots and lots of things really coming up for you to get excited about and enjoy. I've did my very first channeling myself of the Andromedan Council this week, so make sure you check that video out as well. So I wanted to, you know, just sort of give it a go, I suppose, more than anything else, you know, and just quiet my mind and see what information came through. And it actually blew me away how much information I was able to receive. I actually thought I wasn't going to be able to do it because, it's all that sort of self-doubt and the ego getting in the way. But when you quieten down your rational mind and your negative inner dialogue, it's amazing what information can come through. And it just felt very easy for me to start connecting. So I'm going to be doing more channelings moving forward as well for you guys, and I'm going to see what I can pick up, or from the my Andromedan guide Oriel Tashiran. He's the chap that I've been connecting with, or the energy, should I say, that I've been connecting with recently, and was the vibration of information that was coming through the channeling that I did the other day. Okay. So I know it's a lot for you all to take in. It's a lot for me to take in. I didn't know all this was going to happen even like a few weeks ago. So I'm just really curious to see how far, it's all going to take me. So if you like that as well, please make sure that you leave a comment on the video as well, because it's important for me to know whether or not you want to see more content like that, as I'm sort of trying to move more and more into my authenticity, and offer you information that's coming through my heart, as opposed to just the mind and the rational mind as it was as well. So if you're watching me now and you'd like me to do some insights for you during today's live, then leave your date of birth in the chat. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I'm going to look at your day number, your ruling number, and your personal year cycle influences during today's live. All right, so it'll be interesting to see who's watching, and I normally do my live readings on my TikTok channel, but I've just started opening them up on my YouTube channel just a few months ago. So hello to beautiful Barbie. It's nice to see you. How are you going? You all right? Are you wanting me to do some insights for you today, beautiful Barbie? Or we can have a look at doing your birth chart today during today's live. Now I'll pick a card out. This is for everybody who's watching me live right now or the replay. And actually, it's interesting. We're talking about Andromedans, and the Andromedan philosopher Adil comes in, and this is he's the keeper of secret magic wisdom. Isn't that beautiful? How interesting that it should be the Andromedan philosopher. So often, we find, when the Andromedan energy comes in, I mean, they do have the most incredible wisdom that you can start tapping into, which does feel very magical. I mean, Oriel Tashiran, who I channeled the other day, he comes from Mirash in the Andromeda constellation, which is actually a light emission. It's a frequency ray of information. So they're non-physical. They actually exist on the ninth density, or the ninth density. So there is this a vibrational frequency that comes through that feels quite etheric and magical. So some of that wisdom is, it feels very connected to like Merlin, even the magician. So Barbie, there you go. So you're born on December the 17th, 1984. So I'm going to have a look at doing your birth chart for you then today, should I? Yeah, we'll see what comes up for you. Whereabouts are you watching from? And are you Barbara, or are you a Barbie? What's your real name, my love? So you're born on the 17th of December. Beautiful. And it's 1984. Perfect. Hello to Rebecca H as well. It's lovely to see you here today as well. I thought I'd do my live at a slightly different time today, because I know a lot of you are watching in Europe, and so it's easier for you to be able to connect with me at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. Whereas when I do them in the morning, it's very difficult for anyone in Europe to watch me, because in Australia, where I am, it's like my 9 o'clock is your middle of the night, I suppose, isn't it? So beautiful. So Barbie, you've got a beautiful day number 8. You've got a ruling number 9, 10, 18, 19, 22, 24, 25, 26. 33. Wow. So you're a master number 33 over 6. And then your year is a 9, 10, 11, 12, 19, 20 is a 2. So you've got the 9, the 8, the 4, the 7, and 1, 2, 3 ones, and a 2 as well. There's quite a lot of numbers in your birth date, really. There you go. It's your nickname. There you go, because people say you look like Barbie Girl. Do they? Charming. Well, I suppose it's better than Ken. Yeah. So yeah, you're a beautiful master number. Sorry, ruling number 6, which derives from number 33, which is a master number. Now, the 6, because in Pythagorean numerology, Barbie, we reduce the number. As it's actually Ashley Lynn, is it? Oh, right, okay, brilliant. I think I prefer to call you Ashley than Barbie. It sounds a bit patronising to call you Barbie. Yeah, a lot of 33. Well, in Pythagorean, we reduce it down to the 6, which is Venus, the planet of love. So your purpose is held within your 6. And this is the mother archetype. It's all about beauty, you know. The 6 is Venus, the planet of love. So a lot of 6s are beautiful, you know. So no wonder they all call you Barbie. And it's interesting as well because Barbie is often associated, isn't she, with the pink energy. So it's very applicable. But actually, you know, the 33-6 is about mastering love. So you've come to the planet to master love. So you've got to be careful that you don't, you know, become a people pleaser. Because if you're a people pleaser, you know, people might take advantage of you. Then you'll feel abused and you could fall into the shadow pattern of the pink 6 energy, which is the victim archetype, you see. So that sometimes can play itself out, Barbie, when you're living in the shadow of the numbers. And of course, all numbers and colours have both positive and negative connotations. But when that's expressed positively, you know, this is all about beauty. You know, it's about love and it's about creativity and motherhood. You know, it's a very maternal energy. So a lot of Life Path 33s, you know, they like nurturing everybody, but they tend to attract people with narcissistic personality disorder. And that's because, you know, you turn to a rescuer because you are so nurturing. So, but the lesson is to master love. So really learning to love yourself first. And when you learn to love yourself enough on the inside, your reality will reflect that on the outside. Yeah, so you suffer from it actually. Yeah. Yeah, so you know all too well. You will. So many 33-6s go through the same experience, you see. Now, you're a day number 8 as well. So your gift, I suppose, who you truly are, is the 8. And the 8 is Saturn, which is lilac over violet, which is Saturn, old father time. So you're a manager. You know, you actually make a good money manager, man manager, project manager. You like being in control. So you're actually very independent. So the 8s like doing things properly. You know, you're kind of like, you're prepared to do the hard yards. So you'll build your house on the rocks where it'll stay up and not on the sand where it'll fall down. So you can see that 8 is independence, you know, so you're actually a very independent person. Now, I often find the people who have the, you know, the beautiful pink and lilac violet soul colours, this can bring up grief connected to the mother archetype. So either grief for the loss of your own mother, whether she's crossed or you're just disconnected from her, or yourself as a mother. So there is some healing that sometimes needs to take place around, you know, the mother archetype as such as well that will come up for you. Now you'll notice here that you've got 2 arrows in your birth chart. You've got the arrow of practicality, the 1, 4 and 7, which means that you're very practical. You know, you like active participation in life, Ashley. So, you know, you're a doing person. So you probably like keeping fit, going to the gym, looking after your physical body. A lot of the time, the 1, 4 and 7, you know, relates to all of that. I also see you with the arrow of activity as well. So this is a suppression of nervous energy. So it means that you're always kind of zipping around all over the place, doing lots and lots of different things with lots and lots of different people. And you need to kind of learn to slow down a little bit. So surround yourself with people that are a bit more chilled out, a bit more zen than you are, because they will remind you that it's okay for you to do that as well. So that's known as the arrow of activity, all the numbers on the active end of the birth chart. You're very talkative, especially when you know people like them and trust them. You can be very, very chatty. When you've got 3 1s and then you've got numbers on the soul plane as well, you can be super, super chatty. You've got really nicely balanced intuition and sensitivity as well. So when you've got a 2 within your birth chart like you've got, it is sensitivity, but it's nicely balanced. It's not overinflated or whatever. So you can really rely on your gut. So this year, actually, you're in a personal year too. Ashley, in numerology, we travel in 9-year cycles and we sort of go through peaks and troughs during that time like that. So there are times to make changes and decisions and other times it's genuinely best not to. So when you get to a 2, it's where you're going to be processing the changes that took place for you last year. So last year you may have moved house or changed jobs or even got out of an old relationship. And this year you need to sort of process all those changes. So, it's good for new partnerships forming. You may be feeling a bit more emotional than usual. Remember, the 2 is about 2 people coming together. So it could be collaborations in business or new partnerships or friendships that are forming as well. But yeah, you will feel a little bit more sensitive because the 2 is divine, feminine, sensitive energy. So yeah, it's an interesting energy to have around you, really. Yeah. So hopefully that's connected with you, Barbie. Leave us a few comments and let me know. I'm going to pick a card out for you as well from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards. Hello to Captain Nemo as well. It's nice to see you again. How are you going today? You all right? Are you all right? Thank you for all the fire. I appreciate it. That's so sweet. So, more moody are you this year? More moody than normal. Let's see what the Cosmic Family Oracle cards have for you then, should we? Yeah. And there you go, the Angel of Transformation. More pink energy there. There you go. It's Ginger Barbie, this one, isn't it? This is Archangel Seraphina. And this is about a spiritual awakening that might be taking place for you at the moment. As you're starting to recognize that, your buddies or your betrayers, the people, that have abused you, are the ones that actually loved you enough at a soul level to help you to learn forgiveness. So, everyone has signed a contract that says, whatever it takes, I'll help you to heal. So you're starting to finally understand that they actually, at a soul level, are the people that love you enough to be able to help you to evolve and ascend and to grow. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's a brilliant one because it's all about love and emotional healing. So it's about looking at it all through a different vantage point. Yeah, that you would never experience shock, trauma or abuse in your incarnation if you didn't have a need to learn forgiveness. Okay. So Rebecca H, on the 5th of October, I'm going to have a look at doing your birth chart next, all right? If you're watching me live for the first time today, then make sure you drop your date of birth into the chat and I can have a look at doing some more readings today as well. Thank you. I look fresh, do I? Do I look fresh? Wow, well, that's good. Well, it's always nice to look fresh. Feeling fresh. Yeah, feeling as fresh as a daisy. Now, if you loved that, Ashley, and you'd like me to go deeper into your full Starseed Numerology Report, I also create what are called Starseed Numerology Reports, believe it or not. It's a 22-page document which will look at all aspects of your birth chart and your name chart as well in a lot more detail, obviously, than we've been able to do today during the live. But it also looks at the major influences in your astrology as well. So I look at your sun, your moon, your north node, and your ascendant. And in the report, I reveal your galactic origins. So where your soul has originated from after leaving source consciousness. So whether you're Andromedan, Arcturian, Lyran, Sirian, from the Pleiades, or Antares or Alpha Centauri, etc. But it also looks at your past life implications, your karmic lessons as well, so that you can, become aware of those, so you can transcend them, and your pyramids, which are really predictive about your future. So it sort of combines information from your birth chart and your name chart and numerology, your astrology, and then of course it reveals all of your soul color influences in there as well, which adds in an extra layer of information. So if you'd like me to create the full report for you, they're on special offer today for anybody watching me live, actually, for only 59 Australian dollars. And if you'd like that, you can claim that on the special offer today, because you found me on the live today through clicking this link there that I've just popped into the chat. And then just remember to send me your birth date, ideally your time of birth and your place of birth, plus the name that you like to go by, and then give me 3 to 5 business days to create it for you. Yeah, absolutely. You're very welcome. So when you're looking at your main purpose in life, you are, the 6s are creatives, healers, mothers, and artists. But you see, you've almost got one foot planted in both worlds, because although your purpose is that very nurturing, motherly, sort of radiant healing energy, the 8 is also very corporate. So, the 8 is the manager. So you may find that you can fluctuate between the creative and corporate environments. Yeah, it's interesting. But your purpose, is definitely more in alignment with you being a creative stroke healer. Yeah, the 6s are brilliant at that. Absolutely brilliant at it. So, all right. So Rebecca H, on the 5th of October. Are you still there, Rebecca? I'll just double check before I get cracking with your birth chart. today. And Captain Nemo, shall I pick a card out for you as well from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards? I feel like I want to pick a card for you, and then I'll come to Rebecca, all right? There you go. So this one is for you. And, you got the Syrian Empath. This one's your card. All right, my friend. And it's about feeling traumatized by being on Earth. So a lot of starseeds feel like that, because when you get here, you're like, oh my God, here we go again. You know, you've got taxes, you've got government, you've got war, you've got, you know, money, you've got the eggplant emoji, and it's all a bit hectic, isn't it? So you may feel traumatized just by being here on Earth. And as a sensitive starseed, you know, I think we all feel a bit like that, don't we? You know what I mean? Okay, so Rebecca H, where are you watching from, Rebecca? Now then, Rebecca is born on the 5th of October, so another Libran. All the best people are Librans, aren't we, Rebecca? Yeah, you know it, I know it, we all know it. Your day number, so you got the 5, you got the 2 1s, you got the 2 9s as well. So interesting. So day number 5, you've got a ruling number 9, 10, 19, 25 is a 7. And then your year is a 9, 10, 15 is a 6. Beautiful. So Rebecca, get you a life path 7. So the 7s are the seekers of truth. You know, so you love the mysteries of life, the illusions, the miracles, the magic, and the faith of life. So you like exploring what lays beneath the surface in the subconscious mind. So if we look at that in colour form, the 7 is Neptune, the Roman god of the sea, or the king of Atlantis. So it's this beautiful turquoise ray. Now, turquoise in colour therapy relates to past lives in Atlantis. So you may have soul memories that resurface for you for your timelines in Atlantis, where you were maybe working with crystals, energy healing, you know, crystal technology, sound resonance, even psychology, psychiatry. And you'll find that those soul memories might start resurfacing for you in this incarnation, and you'll start being able to bring them back into your life now. So it's interesting because the 7s are very good at listening to the problems of other people, but you tend to carry your own burdens alone. You know, you're somebody who likes learning through your own experiences. So often 7s can make amazing teachers as well. So the philosopher, and also you're very big into justice and equality. So your main themes in this life, Rebecca, are justice and freedom, because your day number is the 5, which is mercurial. It's this beautiful emerald green bottle number 5, Mercury. So freedom, you need to travel, you need to explore the world, you need to get out into life instead of hiding away from life. If any part of you wants to hide, Rebecca, it will make life quite difficult for you. So you do need to sort of learn to let go of old masks, be honest with yourself about what it is that you truly want. And and also surround yourself with people that will allow you to express yourself freely, because you've got a driving intensity of feeling. Remember, the 5 is the center of the emotional plane, and that's why it's green, you know, in the color mirrors. It's like the heart center. Now, you've also got a very strong arrow of determination, the 1, 5, and 9 running through your birth chart as well. So, you know, you're very persistent in life to achieve your goals and dreams. So, you know, you won't start projects and stop them. You will see your goals through to finality, no problem whatsoever. So learning, to express yourself is key. Now, your soul colours are actually quite beautiful, but they're very much on the sort of green-blue spectrum, which can bring in past lives for you also in ancient Greece or Grecian, but also where you were persecuted during either of the Atlantean or Greek or Grecian timelines. So, you know, it could have been even the European persecutions as well. So you may find that your soul carries either a fear of persecution, or where you feel like, you know, if you're to stand in your magic, that there could be consequences or repercussions. It's interesting. So, you know, the 7s are often find as well that they don't fit in when they're teenagers or even children, and they may only find their soul tribes later on down the track, you know. But you're a seeker of truth, you know. You're like delving deeply into what lays beneath the surface, and anything that lays beyond the veil. You're a very wise old soul as well. When you've got 2 9s in your birth chart, it amplifies your wisdom, your idealism, and your sense of responsibility as well. So that you've come to the earth with a lot of wisdom. And of course, you've got nicely balanced communication. Now, this year, Rebecca, you're in a personal year 6. So in numerology, as I said, we travel in 9-year cycles. When you get to a 6, you know what? It's a fabulous year for redecorating or spending good quality time at home with the family. So, it's about beautification. So you may even reinvent the way you present yourself to the outside world this year as well. So a lot of people change up their hair, change up their style of clothes in their personal year 6. But, if you get the opportunity to spend some good quality time at home with the family this year, then make sure you do that, because, it's almost needed, during your personal year 6. There you go. There you go. That's exactly right, Captain Nemo. You found that. Yeah, it's like, here we go again. When you get it, it's like, next time around, what's next? It's funny, isn't it, how we can feel like that. And there you go. So the card that comes up for you, Rebecca, from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards, wow, is the Lyran leader, Judah. This is about you leading the way into the new earth. So this is about you taking action towards your celestial goals, and actually being a pioneer moving forward, So maybe you've got to think of ways in which you can bring those amazing metaphysical gifts that you've got, that you've brought in from ancient civilizations like ancient Greece or Atlantis, and share those with other people. A lot of 7s, love living by the ocean, and they connect up with the wisdom of the whales and dolphins as well, because the water elemental connects up with the 7 vibration. Did that all make sense for you? Hopefully it did. Well, look, if you loved that, Rebecca, and you'd like me to delve deeper into your full Starseed Numerology Report, reveal your galactic origins, your past life implications, your karmic lessons, and, of course, the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures and your true soul purpose, then that's the link to claim your special offer on the full Starseed Numerology Report for only 59 Australian dollars, which is 38 US. If you're watching in the United States. And then remember to send me your birth date, time, place of birth and living name, and give me 3 to 5 business days to create it for you. Now, if you're watching me live for the first time today and you'd like me to do some insights for you today as well, then don't be shy. Make sure you introduce yourself. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. I'm looking at your day number, your ruling number, and your personal year cycle influences today during today's live, which reveals more about who you are, where you're from, and what you're here to do. Okay. So more exciting news as well. So the Oversoul Codex Collective Zoom session is this Sunday at 9 a.m. Perth Western Standard Time. So if you're watching in the States, that would be on Saturday. And that's a free event that I host, where I bring together a lot of starseeds from all over the planets via Zoom, so we can all see each other. And then I do a sort of like a guided meditation and introduce you into my online learning portal, so that you can learn more and more as you move through. Because remember that Dreemtime Academy is a cosmic mystery school for starseeds and truth seekers looking to rediscover their inner wisdom for a life of more freedom, joy and purpose. So my online community really gathers people together from all across the globe that are all on the same trajectory and on the same path of learning and evolving. And I'm part of the foundation of the learning within the online portal is the Oversoul Codex cards. So these in prototype form at the moment. So they're not like the Cosmic Family Oracle cards that I developed, which are available now for sale. These ones are in prototype form, but they include the Oversoul archetypes, like the Weaver and the Healer and, the Wanderer and the Messenger, etc., etc. So there's 8 Oversoul archetypes, but also the colour rays. So there's 12 different colour rays that you learn about. The activation keys, which are very practical guided steps that you can learn through the Oversoul Codex cards, and also the planes of consciousness as well, such as the physical plane, the astral plane, the celestial plane, etc. And it helps you understand what plane of consciousness you mostly operate with as well. So if you're really wanting to take your learning and wisdom to the next level and really start understanding how the Oversoul impacts your life experience, then make sure you join the free event this Sunday. Remember, at 9 o'clock Western Standard Time, so it's the sort of late evening, late afternoon stroke early evening for you guys in America if you're watching from there. So if you'd like to join me on that, then just message me and I'll send you the link to the landing page so you can RSVP. And yeah, you'll love it. You know, the people that are in the community are amazing, and we're all so supportive of each other. It just saves you trying to do everything on your own, doesn't it? So guys, if you're watching and you'd like me to have a look at doing your birth charts today, during today's live, then make sure you leave your date of birth in the chat. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. More about the Cosmic Family Oracle cards. So this is a deck of cards that I designed over a couple of years, excuse me, and they're actually a colour therapy stroke numerology deck of cards, and they feature 7 different galactic races like the Arcturians, Andromedans, Lyrans, Sirians, Pleiadians, and the Archangels and Ascended Masters as well, or some of them, because you can't do all of them. So there's 88 activation cards in there. So these are full of wisdom as well, and eventually the meaning of the cards and the activations associated with the cards are going to be uploaded into the online learning portal as well. So once you've got your deck of cards, you not only have the opportunity to learn through the booklet, which is a 211-page booklet that I put together for you, which is in full colour. It's included in the deck. But also you can learn through the video tutorials in the online learning portal as well. And that's only like 33 Australian dollars for 3 months access as a founding member. So you can join that, get involved, start learning through the content, you know, learning to connect up with everything, and, you know, taking your wisdom to the next level. So it's super exciting, isn't it? Wonderful. Well, hopefully that's connected with everybody. Leave us a few comments and let me know. If you've got any questions for me whatsoever at all, then please feel free to ask me anything at all. I'm more than open to suggestions. That would be amazing. All right. So what I'll do is I'll wait for a few moments just for you to respond. If you've got anything that you'd like to ask me, then feel free to fire away. It's so lovely to see you again, Captain Nemo. It's been a while, Crocodile, hasn't it? And really lovely to meet you as well, Rebecca H, and beautiful Barbie 555 as well. It's been so lovely to see you here today as well. I'll keep the special offer open up on the full Starseed Numerology Report for you for about the next sort of half an hour. So it gives you a chance to head over there after the live and make your purchase, etc., and claim the special. And then just remember to send me your birth details and give me 3 to 5 business days to create it for you. All right. Well, big love, guys. It's been a joy and a pleasure as always. I'll see you in the next